Alright, who says there is no God? This is Joel featuring Inyanya doing Chupudi. And that's welcoming you to the brand and industry segment of the Daybreak Show on Rock City 101.9 FM. And to take you through the various reports on the brand and industry segment, I am Chienye Egwuonwu. Good morning. A particular bank has said it has successfully raised 49.7 billion naira through a rights issue which closed last October 30. And that's according to the Union Bank of Nigeria PLC. And the rights issue, according to the bank, recorded subscription to the tune of 120%. The bank's chief executive officer, Emeka Emuwa, explains that having raised the required capital, the bank will accelerate the pace of doing business in 2018 by deploying the fresh capital across identified business areas, which will increase capacity to serve customers better. The fresh cash, according to him, will also deliver returns to investors in the short to medium term. Emowa also says the new capital will ensure the bank maintains a strong buffer above regulatory capital adequacy requirements as it drives towards its vision to be Nigeria's most trusted and reliable banking partner. Union Bank launched the 49.7 billion rights issue on September 2017, with shares available to shareholders at the ratio of 5 new ordinary shares for every 7 previously held as of August 21, 2017. CBN and Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) concluded the share allotment and capital clearance review in December 2017. MTN says it has achieved download speeds of more than 20 gigabits per second in its first trial of fifth generation technology. The service provider, in a statement on Monday, says this is the highest achieved on a mobile network in Africa. It said it was ready to deploy the technology commercially, but could not do so until it had access to additional frequency spectrum. The Independent Communications Authority of South Africa, which regulates spectrum, has not yet allocated spectrum for the 4G. The infrastructure Tech Central reported forcing operators to reallocate 2 gig and 3 gig spectrum. MTN South Africa Chief Technology and Innovation Officer Giovanni Chiarelli says that 5 gig will offer the consumer higher speeds and lower latency. He, however, notes that MTN needs the capacity that comes with additional spectrum. MTN has a 4 gig license in Nigeria and could look forward to deploying the technology in the country in the nearest future. MTN has collaborated with network equipment provider Ericsson on its 5 gig trial and found that the technology is at least 100 times faster than 4 gig. Technology all the way. A major brand in digital money transfer service, the World Remit, has raised $40 million to drive its next phase of global growth. The company aims to serve 10 million customers connected to emerging markets, and half of these customers will be in Africa. Money transfers to Africa account for more than half of World Remit's total volume of transactions. The company currently handles 74% of remittances to popular mobile money services across Africa like MTN, EcoCash, Tigo Pisa, Vodafone M-Pesa, and Airtel Money, making it a global leader in mobile-to-mobile international money transfers. Since its last funding round in 2015, World Remit has launched 206 new services across the globe and has grown its transaction volume by 400%. Last month, World Remit became Arsenal FC's first ever online money transfer partner. As part of the expansion, World Remit will enable customers in Africa to be able to transfer money to 148 countries as easily as sending an instant message using the World Remit app. Countries in Africa which now receive remittances through World Remit will become send countries. And most importantly, the new service will make sending money within Africa faster, easier, and at a low cost. It's 6 minutes past 9, and it's still the brand and industry segment of the Daybreak Show on Rock City 101.9 FM. And straight on to Motors. Kia Motors Corporation has announced its December 2017 global sales figures for passenger cars, the recreational vehicles, and commercial vehicles, recording a total of 226,842 units sold. Kia's best-selling model in overseas markets was the Sportage Compact SUV with 415,558 units sold. The Rio, known as the Pride in Korea, was the second bestseller with 379,184 units sold, followed by the K3 Compact Sedan, which is known as the fourth in some markets, with 364,054 units sold. Last December, the sales in Korea slid by 6.2% compared with the same month last year, totaling 46,502 units of weekly sales of Picanto, known as the Morning in Korea minicar. The company's overseas sales totaled 180,340 units in December, and that represents a 19.6% decline compared to the same month a year earlier due to slower sales in China. Last year, Kia Motors posted the global sales of 2,746,188 units, decreasing by 7.8% from 2016, and sales in Korea declined by 2.5% to 521,550 units, and overseas sales also retreated by 9% to 2,224,638. The auto giant will unveil a new electric concept car and present the brand's vision for future mobility at the 2018 Consumer Electronics Show. Alongside Kia's new concept, the brand will reveal a range of new in-car features and innovations at CES 2018. Also, the Volkswagen is offering drivers the new engine options for its Golf range, along with the new standard equipment for all five trim levels of its larger Passat. The manufacturer said a 128 HP Blue Motion version of its 1.5-litre TSI Evo petrol engine is now available to order on the Golf GT Hatch and Golf Estate GT. The engine, previously only available in SE and SE navigation trims, it features a shutdown mode allowing all four cylinders to temporarily turn off while cruising to save fuel. Volkswagen claims the 0-62 mph in 8.8 seconds for the Hatch and 9.2 seconds for the Golf Estate, while top speeds are 130 mph and 131 mph respectively. The Volkswagen has also made a petrol engine available for the first time in the last Golf All-Track, with the option of a 1.8-litre TSI petrol engine producing 178 HP. Upgrades to the Passat range include the LED headlights, now coming as standard at SE Business, the GT, and all track trim levels, and premium LED headlights being fitted to the R-Line cars. Every new Passat now comes as standard with Volkswagen's App Connect system, and these enable smartphones to be mirrored onto the Passat's infotainment touchscreen. Also, the SE Business, R-Line, and all track trims now feature heated front seats at standard, and the SE Business models now come with free zone climate control, and as well as a color multifunction display. And finally, on the brand and industry segment of the Daybreak Show, two large investors have urged the smartphone maker to take steps to address what they say is a growing problem of young people getting addicted to Apple's iPhones. Apple Incorporated shareholders, the Jano Partners, and the California State Teachers Retirement System, one of the nation's largest public pension plans, delivered a letter to Apple on Saturday asking the company to consider developing a software that would allow parents to limit children's phone use, the Wall Street Journal reported earlier on Sunday. Jana, a leading activist shareholder, and CalSTARS also asked Apple to study the impact of excessive phone use on mental health, according to the publication. CalSTARS and Apple did not immediately respond to requests for comments. Jana and CalSTARS together control about $2 billion worth of Apple shares, the journal reports. However, the issue of phone addiction among young people has become a growing concern in the United States as parents report their children cannot give up their phones. Carl Stas and John are worried that Apple's reputation and stock could be hurt if it does not address those concerns, according to the journal. That's it on the brand and industry segment of the Daybreak Show, Rock City 101.9 FM. Citizens Forum will be up at a 9:15. Thank you very much for listening. My name is Chienye Egwuonwu. Good morning.